Welcome to this week's edition of Fridays at 5. This week we'll be looking at the political left's strategy for turning the public against us, proposed legislation, both locally and nationally, public outcry at the Fish and Game Commission over urban wildlife, and what you can do to help us win this fight in 2019 and beyond. I'd first like to talk to you about donating to the California Rifle Pistol Association. The California Rifle Pistol Association has numerous lawsuits from the local courts all the way up to the Supreme Court of the United States. We have successfully authored and got legislation passed and defeated the majority of anti-Second Amendment legislation. The political left receives major funding to take away your rights, and we need your help to stop them. Your donations stay here in California to fight for your rights. Donations to the California Rifle Pistol Association Foundation are tax deductible and make a difference in our ability to fight back for you. Please consider donating your car, boat, plane, firearm collection, or adding us a part of your trust or will. Please see the link in the description below to learn more about how to donate to the California Rifle Pistol Association Foundation.
With all the laws that continue to come into effect in California, compliance is as important as ever. When we think about compliance at a range, staff and safety are the first things that should come to mind. CRPA is continuing to work with our business affiliates on our Range Shield program, and I would like to extend this urgency to any range or FFL to visit crpa.org so that you can start taking advantage of the programs that are in place to protect you. These programs are designed to be proactive in California compliance efforts to reduce any risk of being attacked by California agencies. These measures could include over-the-phone or in-person consultations, as well as site visits on safety precautions and regulations. Please visit the CRPA website for more information on how to take advantage of these programs in a proactive mentality.
Today, I'm going to ask that all of us refrain from using the words democratic or liberal in referring to those on the political left. The term democratic refers to supporting democracy and its principles, which the left does not. The term liberal in politics means favoring maximum individual liberty, something we all want, whereas the left favors severely limiting your liberties. I also want to remind all of us that the Second Amendment is for all Americans, and in this state, we have very pro-2A Democrats, independents, libertarians, and Republicans. We also have members of all those parties who disagree with us. So from now on, we will refer to those seeking to take away your rights on this show as the left. Earlier this week, Assemblyman Mark Levine launched his victim campaign in an op-ed in the LA Times. I want to remind you, an op-ed is not news. It is one person's opinion. Levine cherry-picked some responses to his anti-gun legislation to paint two pictures. The first is that anyone disagreeing is in the minority and is a shameful person. The second is that the majority agrees with him, and so should you. Friends, both of these statements are untrue, and we can expect more of these erroneous tactics from the left in 2019. Fight back by telling your friends that legislators like Mark Levine have accomplished nothing to make society safer. Many of you will say that my previous claim on the failure of the legislation can't be proved. But oh, it can, and it has. The Violence Prevention Research Program at UC Davis that was placed into existence, ironically, by our very own legislature, just announced last week that California's gun control laws had absolutely no impact on suicides and homicides. Thus, Sacramento just makes it more costly to law-abiding gun owners while doing nothing to protect Californians as they claim. Of course, this is their same failed strategy that taxes us for our roads, and yet, how was that pothole you hit this morning? Coldall Publishers is proud to be a sponsor of Fridays at 5, publishers of the California Gun Laws 2019 6th edition. This book is very important for all of you as it tells you the laws here in California. It can be purchased for just $29.95 from the California Rifle Pistol Association, or by making a donation of $60 to the foundation, you can get an autographed copy by world-renowned attorney Chuck Michel. This week in closing, I will once again tell you why you can't run from California to escape the left. California congressional leaders from Nancy Pelosi on down are working to pass national gun waiting periods and a sinister red flag order. That order will allow local governments to seize your firearms when they declare an emergency. The left in our national government is going to attempt more anti-Second Amendment legislation this winter than ever before, and we need your help to fight it. Thank you for watching this week's edition of Fridays at 5. Be sure to follow us on social media and keep up to date on the latest 2A news. Links as always in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and remember to be safe, shoot straight, and fight back for your rights.